just want you to remember what this feels like. Okay? Just focus on the sound. Hello there. How are you doing today? Good. So today, I just want you to relax, right? I just really want you to relax today. We're gonna focus on you relaxing with your eyes closed, right? Your eyes closed. So you can just put your phone down. You can just put your phone down on the ground, on the floor, next to you, on your bed, beside you, wherever you need it to go. Next to you, on your bed, on your floor, wherever you want to put it. And just relax, right? Just relax. Okay. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put these back on for you. So just take a deep breath. Alright, a deep breath. Ready? And again, if you can take a deep breath over here on your right. Ready? Breathe in. And breathe out. Wonderful. Just remember, you can put your phone down. Put your phone down. Okay? I want you to put your phone down beside you so you don't have to focus on anything except just relaxing and what we're going to do today. Alright? And as far as what we're doing today, well, I have a number of different instructions that I want you to follow with me along to help you just relax. Alright, just close your eyes again, okay? Phone down. You don't need to be paying attention. You don't need to be paying attention to anything I'm doing. Just relax, okay? Just relax. We're going to go through a few different exercises, like counting, imagination, assessments. Look at a few different pictures that I'm going to describe for you so that you can just imagine them. Alright? But for now, let's take one more deep breath. One more deep breath, okay? One more. So if you can just breathe in. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in for me. And breathe out. Very good. Very good. Now, with your eyes closed, we're going to do a bit of identification. Okay. Alright. Wonderful. Now, what we're going to do is, with your eyes closed, I want you to listen. We're going to take these off again. for this exercise. Just for now. And I want you to listen to these two sounds. Okay? We're going to test your ability to identify each sound. So in your right ear, right now, I'm going to show you the sound. We're going to call this the brown feather pick. Okay? This is the brown feather pick. And it sounds like this when it touches your ear. Alright. That was the brown feather pick. The brown feather pick. Can you remember that for me? Just remember what it feels like. Touching your ear. Touching your ear. This one. Eyes closed. And in your left ear. Over here. In your left. We're going to use the white rounded feathered pick. And with this one, I just want you to remember what this feels like. Okay? Just focus on the sound. And around your ear. Inside. Okay. Yes, it does feel quite nice, doesn't it? It does feel quite nice. Now all you need to do is try and identify which sound is which. Okay? Which sound is which. So, keep your phone down, your eyes closed, just enjoying the sound and the relaxation around you. And try to figure out which one is which. We're going to start with you right here. And was that the white feather pick or the brown feather pick? The white feather pick or the brown one? Very good, yes. That was the white feather pick. Excellent choice. And let's try over here again. Can you tell which one is this? All right. And yes, you're right. That was the brown feather pick. The brown feather pick. The brown feather pick has very long bristles. Very long bristles for picking. Alright. Now we're going to move on. We're going to move on to some new sounds. Now this time, what we're going to work with is a metal pick and a wooden pick. Alright. And you just need to identify which one is which, wood or metal. So I'm going to start with the metal pick first, so you can get used to the sound. right side. Over here. This one is a little bit more difficult. A little bit more difficult to compare. But I think you can do it. Alright. So just keep your eyes closed, your phone down, and let's give this a try. Ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Alright. And was that the metal pick or the wooden pick? The metal pick or the wooden pick? The metal pick or the wooden pick? Very good. That was the wooden pick. And I'm going to test you again on your left ear. Now, was that the metal or the wooden pick this time? Was that the metal or the wooden pick? The metal or the wooden pick? Very good. That was the wooden pick. Again. Again. Here. Let's try one more test. Okay. One more test. This time, just tell me if it's the metal or the wooden pick. There we go. Was that the metal or the wooden pick? The metal or the wooden pick? There you go. So that concludes our first set of tests. I'm just going to take some notes here. Wonderful. Job. So far. And we're gonna move on to some new tests. What we're gonna do next. It's very simple. First, I'm just gonna reapply our ear covers. Can you feel that? Can you feel that? With our ear covers back on, I want to ask you some questions. Just some simple questions. A little bit of math. Okay? Some math questions. For example, can you tell me what is 2 plus 2? Alright, what is 2 plus 2? Very good. And what's 5 plus 5? Okay, what's 5 plus 5? And what is 5 times 5? Okay, what's 5 times 5? 5 times 5. And what about 5 plus 10? 5 plus 10. 10 times 6? Okay, what's 10 times 6? 10 times 6. And what's 6 times 10? What's 6 times 10? 6 times 10. Okay, very good. And what about 4 times 3? Can you tell me 4 times 3? Very good, it is 12. 12. 12. And what about 12 divided by 4? What is 12 divided by 4? That's right. We're back to 3. It's 3. And what about 7 times 3? Alright, 7 times 3. Can you tell me the answer to 7 times 3? 7 times 3. That's right, it's 21. It's 21. How about 1 plus 1? Alright, we'll get a little easier. What's 1 plus 1? Good. Now what's 5 plus 8? Good, good. 5 plus 8, that's 13. And what about 12 times 2? Real quick, 12 times 2. What's 12 times 2? 12 times 2, yes, yes. 24, 24, 24. Good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, and now what we're going to do with you, what we're going to do next is, remember, just keep your eyes closed. Just keep your eyes closed here. Just keep your eyes closed here. Good, 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 good. Just relax for 1 second. Relax for me. Okay. Just want to look here. Okay, that concludes our second major test. You're doing a wonderful job at following my instructions. Just remember, you can sleep at any point in this exercise. Any point. Any point you want. We're just working on helping you to relax. Okay, just try to relax a bit. Wonderful. Okay, and our notes are complete. What we're going to do next is I'm going to grab some sounds from around me, okay? We've got various different triggers for testing your hearing, okay? And with your eyes closed, while your eyes are closed, we're going to do some trigger identification, okay? Just some trigger identification. So I'm just going to grab the first thing off the top of the shelf that I see. And I want you to tell me, listen to the sound, and tell me what you think it is, okay? Just listen. And tell me what you think it is. I'll make some different sounds with the item to help you better understand what it might be. sounds distinctly different from the previous item. I'm very tired today, which excludes my slipping words. Alright, we've got one of these. We've got some of this. No, it's not a toy lightsaber. Listen again. Yeah. This is a back scratcher. An extendable back scratcher. Nice try. And here, we're going to work with this sound next. Now I want you to listen. Keep your eyes closed. And what might this sound be? What might be making this sound? Okay, listen carefully. Come back. There's a few different sounds it can make. This one might be a little difficult. So far, any idea? No? You give up? Okay, that's alright. This one was a toy donut. A toy donut. Let's try another one. I think you can guess this sound. Okay, so think hard and listen carefully. Think hard and listen carefully as I help you try to identify this sound. Do some tapping. Tapping on the item. Okay, you hear that sound? It's very distinct. We're going to scratch the item. One finger. One finger. Over here on your left. One finger. And between my hands. Listen to that. It's very loud, very loud. Very crinkly. Yes, you're right. This is a hair roller. A hair roller. A pink hair roller, in fact. Yeah, let's see. Let's go for something a little easier. Let's try this one here. Alright. Now, keep your eyes shut. We're going to tap it. Okay? Sounds like this. When you tap it, tapping it on the top, tapping it on the bottom. Now we're gonna squeeze it. We're gonna squeeze it. Okay, this is what it sounds like when you squeeze it. Any idea what the sound might be? Any ideas? Yes, this is a toy rubber strawberry. A toy rubber strawberry. this is a household item, a daily household item, you may be able to guess it fairly easily. We're just going to squeeze it. Okay, just squeezing it. Running it along our hand. Rolling it between our hands now. Rolling it between our hands. We're going to tap it. We're going to squeeze it again. We're going to squeeze it again. Over here, we're going to squeeze it again. Yes, that was a metal dish scrub. A metal dish scrub. Excellent work. Now we're going to do one more. Here, let's try this one here. So first, I'm going to tap on the back side of the item. The back side of the item. Good. Yes, it does seem to be made out of wood. You're right. And on the other side, listen to this. What kind of sounds are making this? Where are these sounds coming from? Think hard about it. I'm going to tap those spots. You got it. Yes, that was just a brush, a scrubbing brush with a wooden handle. Alright, and now what we're going to do is a quick test. Counting. Quick counting test. Okay, just a quick little counting test. I'm going to first start with my finger here. And I'm going to run my finger along your ear. Here. Over here. And I want you to count how many times you feel it. Ready? And how many times was that? How many times was that? Yes, that was 5 times. Now, we're going to use 2 fingers. Same thing. I want you to count how many times you hear me brush the mic. Ready? How many times was that? Alright, how many times was that? Good, yes, that was 7 times. 7 times. Good focus. And I'm going to tap my fingers like this. And I want you to count each time you hear a burst of tapping. Okay? Not each tap, but just a burst of tapping. Here. And how many times was that? Close your eyes. Again, just close your eyes. I have to remind you to close your eyes always. And now, we're going to do one more time. Same thing. How many times do you hear the tapping? times was that? How many times was that? Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, I've got one more. I've got one more idea for you. Take a look here. Now we're going to use these to make some sound. Okay? I'm just going to rub them together like this. It makes a rather pleasant sound. Okay? And again, I want you to count how many times you hear this sound. This sound. Okay? Starting now. How many times did you count that time? How many times were you able to count? How many times? Let's do it again. Counting now. And how many times? How many times did you count that time? Excellent, excellent. You're doing a wonderful, wonderful job. Just relax. Just relax. Just fixing your aura, right? Your aura. Don't worry about it. Just keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed. Now I want you to think. I want you to think of a letter between A to G. A letter between A to G. Okay, a letter between A to G. And I want you to think of the letter that I'm thinking of between A to G. A letter that I'm thinking of. Can you think of my letter? Can you think of my letter? Can you think of it? Keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed. What letter is it? Can you feel me projecting it to you? Yes, that's right. It was the letter A. The letter A. Now, I want you to drag in. Same set. A to G. A to G. And what letter am I thinking of? What letter am I thinking of? Alright. And just feel me projecting that letter to you. Keep your eyes closed. Your eyes closed. Eyes closed. What letter am I thinking of? What letter am I thinking of? Good, good. That was letter E. Letter E. Let's try another one. Okay, I'm thinking of a number between 1 to 5. A number between 1 to 5 now. 1 to 5. Okay, now think of the number that I'm thinking. Eyes closed. Think of the number that I'm thinking. What number am I thinking? What number am I thinking? Have you got it. Perfect. That's right. It was number 3. Sorry. Let's try another one. I'm thinking of a number between 5 to 10. 5 to 10. What number am I thinking of? Okay, what number am I thinking? What number am I thinking? What number? What number is it? What number is it? Got it. It's number 6. That was number 6. You have wonderful intuition. Wonderful intuition. Alright, now what we're going to do next. Is I'm going to ask you. Yes, I'm going to ask you to think of the first thing that comes to mind when I say a word. Okay? So when I say the word, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? What's the first thing that comes to your mind? Mango. 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 What's the first thing that comes to your mind when I say the word mango? Okay. Very good. And these are just your thoughts. They're just your thoughts. Say them out loud, but they're just your thoughts. There's no wrong answers. No wrong answers here. No wrong answers. Okay. What's the first word you think of when I say the word cloud? Cloud. Cloud. What about forest? Forest. What's the first thing you think of when you hear the word forest? How about light bulb? Light bulb. What's the first thing you think of when you hear the word light bulb? Okay. What about camera? Camera. Camera. What's the first thing you think of when you hear the word camera? Camera. Okay. How about refrigerator? Refrigerator. What do you think of when you hear the word refrigerator? And goose. Goose. What's the first thing you think of when you hear the word goose? Goose. Goose. How about the word ASMR? ASMR. What do you think of when you hear ASMR? And notebook. Picture. Halloween. Christmas. Foam. Foam. What do you think of when you hear the word foam? Foam. I see, I see. Wonderful work. Wonderful. Wonderful. Very good. Now, we're going to move on to a new set of questions here. New set of questions. Now, what we're going to do next is another exercise in intuition. Exercise in intuition. Okay? In front of me, I have a deck of cards. And on these cards, are a set of images. Images of children who are doing activities. Now I'm going to try and lie to you, or tell the truth. identify. Pick it up in my voice if I'm telling the truth or lying about what I see on the card. Alright? So let's try number one. Number one. How this is. A girl. It's a girl. She has red hair. She's wearing a blue tutu. Yes, tutu. And she's doing ballet currently. True or false? True or false? Am I lying or telling the truth? That one was true. That one's true. Okay? You can believe me. See? Believe me. Now in our next picture. We have a girl. A girl who is wearing glasses. She's wearing glasses like me. And she is cleaning the bathroom. She's cleaning the bathroom. Specifically, the toilet. She's cleaning the toilet. So true or false? Is that the picture that I'm looking at right now? Is that the picture that I'm looking at? What do you think? What do you think? Good. That one was false. I was actually looking at a boy with a scooter. Driving a scooter. Here, the next one. The next picture. This is a girl with frizzy brown hair who is currently solving math problems. Math problems. She's working on 3 plus 4. 3 plus 4. What's 3 plus 4? That's right, it's 7. It's 7. So was I lying to you? Or telling the truth? Was I lying or telling the truth? Good. That one was true. That one was true. You've got excellent intuition so far. Let's try another one. Am I lying or telling the truth? Am I lying or telling the truth? So this girl, she is very happy painting a picture. And her picture is of two flowers. 2 flowers. Alright. Am I lying or telling the truth? Lie or truth? Lie or truth? Think about it. Think about it. Yeah. That one was also the truth. I'm not very good at lying, actually, so this is probably more difficult for me than it is for you. Now let's get our last test. This is a pretty fun test. So what I have here are 2 ping pong balls. And they're going to be our instruments of the night. Okay? They sound like this. Or this. But I brought them together. And what we're going to be doing is I want you to identify the song. The rhythm of the song based on the tapping between these 2 ping pong balls. Okay? So they'll all be very, very famous songs that you should have no problem identifying. Okay? No problems. Let's give it a try, okay? We'll start with our first song here. that first song. Could you guess it? Very nice. Yes, that was Pirates of the Caribbean. Very good. Let's try another one. Did you get that one? Did you get that song? Could you identify that song? Could you identify it? Any idea what that song was? That's right, it was SpongeBob. That was the theme from SpongeBob SquarePants. A classic TV show. Let's try another one here. Tell me if you can identify this song. That one might be a little more difficult. Could you guess? What the song was? If you know it really well, you might know. Regardless. Yeah, that was Under the Sea from The Little Mermaid. Maybe. If I got it right. Let's try another one. This is I think I nailed that one. So, could you identify what it was? Did you recognize it? That's right. It's classic. Recently used in quotation marks, Shrek. That was You're a Rock Star. And let's do one more. Now, this one might be tricky for you, but I believe in you and me if I can get it right. Here, listen carefully. Okay. And any idea what that was you were just listening to? Any idea? No, it's alright. That was BTS Dynamite. I'm sorry for butchering it if you're a fan and you couldn't tell which song that was. Alright, now we're gonna wrap up our relaxation session. A little more breathing, okay? A little more breathing exercises. Remember, you can just keep your phone down beside you and go to bed now if you're ready. Let's just breathe in again. And breathe it in. Now we're going to breathe it out. Let's breathe it in. And we're going to breathe it out. We're going to breathe it in one more time. enjoy yourself. And tonight, get a lot of sleep. Get lots and lots of sleep so you can be strong and healthy and happy tomorrow. Thank you for joining me